What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. Big shout out to my doggy Martin Skirsis for coming through and boosting up the coin. So we got some breaking news right now, some leak news for you, man, regarding Eddie Hearn. He devious with it. Oops. Let me make it bigger for you, man. Let me make this oopsie doopsie a little bigger for you, man. Leaked that no one's seen before. So it's been alleged. I did a few videos on my old channel, I think, leaking the fact that Eddie is knee deep. And I wonder why, I wonder, how is Eddie getting so much aura these days? He's calling out, who'd he call out? He called someone out, De La Hoya and whatnot. I'll run it with you, De La Hoya. I'll fight you, De La Hoya, etc, etc. He's jumping in the Katie Taylor ring and acting buck wild after the weekend's fight. And then it dawned on me, as I mentioned at the time, this is what the 22-year-old Penards be doing, especially if you're 40 plus. It's a different people. If you're 23, yeah, and you're hitting that 22-year-old Penards, that is what it is. But when you're knocking into your 50s, yeah, there's a reason them cabal man be searching for them adrenochrome ones. You see that one there? The youth. See that one there? Yeah, they're searching for this youthfulness. Bash. Eddie, look at this here. Eddie Hearn posted up here. Skye Nicolson leaked this, and no one's seen before. Out to dinner with Eddie Hearn. Now you can say, well, YB, this don't mean nothing. This don't mean it was a date. Oops. We've got some more leaked footage for you, man. Exposing the situation right now. Let's play it. So Eddie Hearn's out on a date with, double date it looks like. Double date. Watch this one here. Eddie Hearn's putting the game on Skye. Watch this one.
Ben, what do you think about the first boxer event?
Yeah, no, it was good, man. Yeah, it was good. What's happening, mate?
How you doing?
Right? Yeah, I'm
Sir,
good. Yeah,
sir.
nice to meet you. Yeah, it was good.
So once Eddie Hearn sees the cameras on, so obviously at this point, look, Skye's done up at this point. They're going out for dinner. They're double dating right now. She got the date gear on, that's for sure. So Eddie Hearn's sitting. Look, Eddie Hearn's posted up here, running game on 22-year-old Skye Nicolson. And then he realised the camera's on. He's like, oh, damn, my missus at home might see this one here.
Ben, what do you think about the first boxer event?
Yeah, no, it was good, man. Yeah, it was good. What's happening, mate?
How you doing?
Right? Yeah, I'm
Sir,
good. Yeah,
sir.
nice to meet you. Yeah, it was good, mate. It was branded. Had a few faces in there, a few celebs. Good night of boxing.
I don't care what no one says here. That is not normal body language. You don't be doing that. He's in a proper deep look. Eddie Hearn's like on a level, proper deep in conversation. He might have been leaning in for a kick.
Ben, what do you think about the first boxer event?
Yeah, no, it was good, man.
He sees the camera. Watch.
Yeah, it was good. What's happening, mate?
Head down,
Right?
off.
Yeah.
He almost kind of, what's the word? You know when you what's the word? Skirt. I'm trying to think of the word. It's like he's almost acting like he don't even know her. So he's 1 minute he's sitting there chewing her ear off. The next minute he's like, he's just airing her. That's the word I'm looking for. He like airs her off. He don't even. There's no eye contact as he away. So watch. He just kind of, oh, I'm on my phone now. He's in a deep, people. Eddie Hearn at this point is knee deep in conversation with Skye Nicolson. Fact. He realises the minute he sees that camera, he's like, he just walks off like he didn't know a day in his life, man. That's the truth. Watch it again.
Ben, what do you think about the first boxer event?
Yeah, no, it was good, man. Yeah, it was good. What's happening, mate?
How you doing?
Right? Yeah, I'm good.
Sir,
Yeah,
sir.
nice to meet you.
There's no acknowledgement. Normally, if you leave a conversation, yeah, you're like, oh, we're talking a bit. The minute he sees the camera, he puts his head down and just walks spark forward. Despite seconds earlier, chewing her ear off, for sure. He's probably saying, hey, boo, where's your hotel? He knows where a hotel room is. Eddie Hearn knows how to do that. He got the Weinstein play, but he knows how to set hotel rooms up. Okay, so he knew where her hotel room was, but for argument's sake, he was asking, oh, where are you staying tonight? He knew already. He playing it slow. Where's your hotel room? I'm gonna swing by 100%. Now look at him. Look, this here, that face there is not the face of an innocent man. It's like, you know when you've been got like that. It's like, I don't know. Just deny. They say, legally speaking. No comment. That's what it is. This is a no comment face. Got no comment.
Yeah, it was good, mate. It was.
And now he's kind of putting his. He says, "Oh, you right, mate? How's it going?" Hoping. I believe when he got home, he DM'd the guy. Oh, mate, I'll give you a handshake. Can you? We're not putting that video out. So I'm in there. My missus is gonna be big mad. I chewed Skye Nicolson's ear off, and that was the start of it. Yeah. He's probably chewing the bananas off as well, knowing Eddie.
It was good, mate. It was it was blinded. Had a few faces in there, a few celebs. Good night of boxing.
They make some eye contact here as well, and Eddie just looks spark at his phone. Look, they make some eye contact. Let's have a look. Watch. He's telling her. Like Eddie Hearn's like, I'll see you at 9 p.m. at yours. Take it. That's what he's doing. Watch again. Watch.
Good night of boxing. A few stoppages.
And she's like, what? She's like, there's something going on here. There's not even something going on. He came, Skye Nicolson, is what he's doing. Take it. So what you might need to prepare for now, we know Conor McTapper's in a civil case. Do not be shocked in a few years when the Skye Nicolson files drop, allegedly. Some people may think, not my opinion, I think Eddie Hearn's straight. I think Eddie Hearn's hanging out the back of 22-year-old Skye Nicolson? I don't. But some people might say allegedly, reportedly. Yeah, he hanging all the way out the back of her, 100%. Look at this here, look. They're speaking in code now. Watch her, she's like miming and everything. Like he's off camera. What up? Right, if it's all above board, you just stand there. I've never seen Eddie Hearns walk away from Katie Taylor like that, right? So he's trying to beat the allegations. That's what he's trying to do. Yeah, he's trying to remove the circumstantial evidence that's piled up against him, and he ain't beating that case. He's just not Eddie. You're guilty in the court of the YB. Yeah, you are charged for crimes against 22-year-old Nans. That's what you're charged with. Yeah, aggressive acts towards a 22-year-old Nan cake. 100%. Too aggressive, man. Yeah, you're charged with 50-year-old plus in a 22-year-old. How do you play? You guilty as charged, man. Stop playing. I don't care what OIB. Eddie Hearn's got lawyers. He got the Cohen and Finkelstein brothers, LLP. I don't care who he got. He ain't beating this case. He's not. So forget about that. That's what you can do. Forget about it. Look at these two sign languaging right now. Eddie, you was just there, blowing in her ear. Why you need to be doing all the sign language? Watch her. Focus on her face now.
Good night of boxing.
Watch her face.
Good night of boxing. A few stoppages. A few knockouts. It's good.
Rigging now still, you know.
I think Eddie Hearn's doing like one of them ones where he's like, oh, they've got us, like, ooh. Do you know what I mean? He's trying to, they know what they're doing. She knows what she's doing at this point. The question is, in a few years, yeah, when she's bitter or whatever, when Eddie Hearn's got the Leonardo DiCaprio, I believe. That's what's going on here. So in a few years, when Skye's knocking on 30, yeah, and he's on to the new thing, that's when it will be leaked. Right? Right now she's on, and she's getting all the benefits of the Eddie Hearn show. The Massa Hearn Mandingo Fighter Room. 1822 EST. That's what she's benefiting from. But when she's 30, man, she's tired looking. And he's on to the next. Bash. That's where you're going to hear, oh, Eddie Hearn, he told me to come to his hotel room to talk about my next fight. Oops. In his dressing gown. Yeah? That's what will be coming out, allegedly. Some people might think. Not my opinion, that's for sure. Do I believe Eddie Hearn invited Skye Nicolson to his hotel room with his dressing gown on? I do not. But some people might think that. You best believe it.
It's good.
Rigging down still, you know, looking.
Still get people troubled.
Yeah, get just, you know, first round finish.
Yeah.
And what you?
He just dips her off as well. He just dips her off. You don't make no public, no visible communication with her. He just dips off and wow. Anyway, we've got some more circumstantial evidence right now. I mean, what more do you need? Yeah, this is fact. Guilty. Yeah, guilty, man. Adulterer. He's not. I think he's broke up now. Where's his left hand? His left hand was not in view there. He's broke up with his missus essentially. What we don't know is though, actually it was around the time of Skye, to be fair. It was around the time of Skye. When Skye came on the scene, that was when Hearns broke up, so it's one of them ones. Is it the case that his missus got a whiff of it? We haven't heard no public filings though, have we? She could have filed, and maybe Eddie Hearn's been amicable and he's given her extra. Anyway, here's some more evidence here. Now, we know Nikisa, who's Jake Paul's manager, has an adversarial relationship with Eddie Hearns. However, he outs a few key details here on the sly. Yeah, Nikis is actually, and he's on the know. He's up to fight weeks. He's there, right? So take his word for it. Now he doesn't come out and say he's already been sued by Eddie Hearn for making false allegations. I think after Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor won, Jake Paul came out and said Eddie Hearn rigged that fight. The judges were rigged by Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's now suing him for, what do you call it? Essentially lying, but defamation, whatever it is. He's suing him for telling lies because Paul wouldn't retract the statement. Why is that relevant? Why is that legal case relevant for? Oh, that's why. That legal case is relevant because you have to realise why Nikisa's, the statement you're about to hear, you have to read between the lines. What this leak he puts out here, Nikisa's actually asking a question. Not telling you, man. Eddie Hearn's hanging at the back of Skye. Anyway, here's the bars. You best believe it.
Great. I think what's really telling is if you go to the Matchroom social media handles, post-fight, they didn't post Katie Taylor. They posted the 126 fighter that they have from Skye Nicolson. That's who they posted. How is that possible? Like, why are you positioning her against Amanda versus celebrating Katie's massive moment? That's a very different philosophy than how we think about it.
So Nikisa's saying there, basically, our philosophy is different, yeah? Nikisa is alleging he's not hanging out the back of Amanda Serrano. He's Eddie Hearn, man, your philosophy is different. Yeah? If Katie Taylor has a big fight and she won, you should be promoting that. Why is Skye all in the video? Oops, I'll tell you why Skye is all in the video. There was a famous actor who did the Hunger Games. Hunger Games actress. I've got a name now. Was it Jennifer Lawrence? Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence is the same type of play, man. Same type of play. Jennifer Lawrence was a manager, essentially, or whatever. It's one of them ones. He was involved with Weinstein. He's the one who financed the Hunger Games films, and she got put on. Yeah? She came to the hotel room to talk about the script a whole bag of times. Allegedly. And it's the same play here with Skye. Why is Skye getting all the headlines? She ain't done nothing. Oops, allegedly. Not my opinion. I do not believe, this channel does not believe Eddie Hearn is giving Skye Nicolson, take it. He is not. 100%. He's square, straight up and down. All above board is Eddie. I think there's some more bars from Nikisa as well.
And so, does any of this, do you think, get in the way of a...
But Errol, do you understand what I'm saying there? Like, how does her promotion not recognize her massive victory on the biggest women's event in history ever? How? Mm-hmm. But instead you're positioning this fighter who's never sold a ticket in her life, hasn't headlined it.
There is a former client of...
A moody ad, folks. Sorry, I'll play it again, that clip. Again.
Like, how does her promotion not recognize her massive victory moment? That's a very different philosophy than how we think about it.
And so, does any of this, do you think, get in the way of a...
But Errol, do you understand what I'm saying there? Like, how does her promotion not recognize...
He's doubling down. Again, this is the thing I was saying about reading the lines. Why is Nikisa doubling down? He's trying to out to the masses. Yeah? If he wasn't being Eddie Hearn, he'd be saying, Eddie Hearn's, man, you'd be digging out Skye Nicholson's back. Right? That's what he'd be saying. Instead, he's playing fools to catch wise. Something like... He's doing something slick. He's like, oh, no, Ariel, explain to me why he's pumping up some randomer, Skye Nicolson, and not giving Katie Taylor credit. Oops. Why would someone do that, folks? Take it. That's what the take it be doing. In the same way all the rappers get pumped up. Yeah, after putting on for Birdman, or for putting on for whoever else, all them other top industry reptile cats. You put on for them, yeah, you throw it back for them, and they put you on. That's just what it is. It's documented. And Nikisa's saying that. That's what he's saying. What do you think he's saying? Do you think he's really talking about, oh, well, who here thinks Nikisa really cares whether Katie Taylor gets a tweet on DAZN or not? Because he does not care. Yeah? He's trying to put you man on, but you man's slow not listening.
Recognize her massive victory on the biggest women's event in history ever. How? Mm-hmm. but instead you're positioning this fighter who's never sold a ticket in her life, hasn't headlined an event in her life, hasn't fought in her home country once, as fight Amanda Serrano next. Like, what am I missing there?
No, I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't check their YouTube channel or their socials afterwards.
My team certainly did.
Okay. And by the way, what happened in the ring was that that video that emerged of.
Yeah, last bit was telling as well, weren't there?
No, I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't check their YouTube channel or their.
Once, as fight Amanda Serrano next. Like, what am I missing there?
What am I missing there? Yeah. If you don't get it, people, he's there. He knows who's in doing what, and 100% he's there, right? He's in the industry like that, and this is a big event. He sees things. Eddie Hearn's coming out of Skye Nicolson hotel room. Them ones, people. That's what it was. What am I missing here? Yeah. He ain't talking about, oh well, maybe Eddie likes to promote Skye some more. No. Yeah. What am I missing? Oh, what am I missing? Yeah, 100%. That is the hanging out the backing. Is what's missing here. It's the only thing that satisfies the equation. Fact. And can you blame Eddie? Yeah, when these sirens, let me tell you about these sirens now. People, listen, in a few years from now, like I've said, 5 years from now, it'll probably come out and Skye will be butthurt and whatever else. I actually believe, from what I've seen of Skye, I think she is a siren witch, similar to allegedly Dmitry Bivol's wife, one of them ones, succubus. Let me show you about the succubus right now. I see her. I see Skye Nicholson's eyes. She knows what she's doing. Succubus. Yeah. The succubus is understood as a Lin demon. Right there. A succubus is understood as a Lin demon in female form, or supernatural entity that appears in dreams to seduce men through sexual activity. The descriptions of the same can be traced back to the folklore of medieval prehistoric times. Yeah, this is a succubus. Now let's have a look at a succubus. For argument's sake. I'm not saying it's Skye, but come on, man. You see the succubus. Let's have a look at Skye now. So I don't even blame Eddie. I don't think Eddie knows what he's doing like that. I'm not trying to remove responsibility from him. He is 50 years old at the end of the day. And his old dusty ass knows what he's doing. But still, I think there's more than meets the eye going on here. Yeah, to be fair to Eddie, he's had loads of women fighters like that. He's never been seduced and lost his head. Where Katie Taylor's fighting on a fight card in a massive fight, 150 million homes, and they're not promoting that fight, but to promote Skye. That is, by definition, irrational. Makes no sense at all. Fair enough, do Skye and Katie, but to stop Katie, who'd that benefit? Right? If Eddie Hearn was in control of his consciousness completely, he'd say, listen, Skye, I'm the top boss at Mandingo Room. Yeah? You don't run Mandingo Room. That's what you don't do. You're my employees, essentially. You're a Mandingo fighter. So I'll put Katie out there. And if you come to my hotel room tonight, I might put a poster up of you. That's how a transactional relationship would work, where Eddie Hearn's in control. When Eddie Hearn's not in control, the succubus tells him in his ear, hey, Eddie, don't post Katie Taylor. Just put me out there. Pump me up. What does Eddie do? He pumping her up. Don't make no sense. Now Eddie Hearn's come out and said, oh, well, actually, we had a promotional deal, and we had a promotional deal with Katie Taylor. Stop playing, man. DAZN has promotional deals with everyone, including Skye. So it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, right? Skye has a promotional deal with DAZN. So does Katie. So what's the difference? He was able to post Skye though. So Eddie, man, you need to meet a seer. Yeah? That's what you need, a magic man. That's what you need. Because you are under the control of the succubus, Skye Nicolson. I believe, allegedly. I don't believe that. Tell a lie. That's what some people are saying, not my opinion. This here, the succubus. Yeah, the succubus. And they always have dark hair as well. That is what you do know about the succubus. They might paint it blonde or whatever, dye it blonde. You best believe it. Yeah, this succubus thing ain't playing. You cook his head up. She had him leave his wife, and she ain't. And the thing is, months ago, years ago, when it first came out, guess what? It was Skye who posted a picture, and it hotted Eddie Hearn up. I think it was Eddie Hearn's big old shoes were in her flat or something like that. So she knows what she's doing. She wasn't blatantly saying, "Hey Eddie, we're in the bed. Hey, his wife," but she knew what she's doing. That is the demonic entity at play there. Yeah, they know what they're slick with it. Oh look, me and Eddie just out for dinner. It's like, really? I don't see Katie Taylor posting pictures of Eddie like that. She know what she's doing. Yeah, and Eddie to me, look at him. Eddie's looking spark into her eyes as well. He's like, look at him. Who sits at dinner? Yeah, with one of their employees and sits looking at them. Let me zoom in for you, man, because you man are slow and pissing me off. Some of you man are super slow. You're not getting it. So I'm gonna have to put you on some more. Carry you, man. I'm tired of carrying you, man. Every day I have to come on here and carry you, man, some more. Yeah? Let's have a look at this one here. Look at these eyes. Now, again, I'm not a business owner, but still, if you've got workmates or whatever you want, when was the last time you sat there staring into one of their eyes like this? He's like, he's almost dribbling, man. He's almost dribbling. That's what he's almost doing, dribbling, man, because he's sucked in. The succubus got him. Yeah, succubus 1, Eddie Hearn 0. That's what it is. So do not be shocked when the revelations leak about this situation. Something's off, man. Eddie's been possessed by the 22-year-old succubus. Yeah, that is what's happened, folks. So I feel for Eddie, because if he's able to break the spell, in a few years he'll regret. He'll look back and say, "Oh man, I messed my family up," or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, and it tends to be older men as well, in particular. All men can be victimized by female satanic entities. However, the older a man gets, it's like an energy balance. The older you get, the more vulnerable you are, essentially, because you have less of your own. You might be rich, for example, but that's all you got. You dusty, right? Let's call a spade. Eddie Hearn is relatively more dusty than he was 20 years ago. Fact. That is just how it works, people. You don't get more. Andrew Tate might tell you, "Oh, you get more value." You don't. You just get some more money, and people want it. Some females may or may not want to dig your pockets some more. That's not inherent. Inherent value decreases for both sexes. No woman looks at a man who's 70-year-old, yeah, and wants to blow him inherently. It's kind of like, okay, I'll blow him for the bag. That's not inherent value. Inherent value drops for both sexes, bottom line. Unless your name's George Clooney, but who knows? I think George Clooney was probably good looking when he was 30. Look at Brad Pitt, for example. He fell off. Even if you look at people like Leonardo DiCaprio, he's obviously good looking, but he was better 20 years ago in Titanic, right? Oops. Will Smith, anyone you want. So Eddie Hearn, he's got like the midlife crisis type thing, combined with the fact that it's like an intersection of the universes. Eddie Hearn's getting to his midlife crisis age, and at which point, at the lowest point in his life, essentially, he's then been intercepted by a succubus. And once these get grip of you, ask Kanye. He knows. Look at Kim. Succubus. Fact. That's documented. Yeah, once they get a grip of you, they twist your head up. So don't be shocked, man. You see Eddie Hearn a few years from now, he's running down the street butt naked, just losing his head. That's what this thing here will do, allegedly. You best believe. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about these bars. People stop it.